hi to the boys and girls from our Sunday school. We had church on Sunday, but I know none of you were here, and we had a good time worshiping and singing together, but we did miss you. There was an ache in here for the boys and girls that were missing, and the grown-ups too. I know you're home from school, and that's probably exciting. Has anybody said yet, I'm bored? You shouldn't do that. There are things you can do at home, and I know Mom and Dad probably have a good schedule for you. Maybe you have some schoolwork, but I think you're going to have more time than you had before. So I have some ideas for some things you can do. One of the things that we as Christians should do if Jesus lives in our heart is think of someone else besides ourselves. So when you have nothing to do, and that will happen, then you should try to think of what you can do for someone else. The easiest thing is the people that are with you. So if you're home with Mom and Dad, you shouldn't give them a hard time. It's going to be more work for Mommy and Daddy because more people are around the house. So you should remember to clean up your toys. After you eat, put your dish in the sink. You can clean the counter. You should be kind to your brothers and sisters. That's very, very important. That's something Jesus wants us to do. The Bible says we should be kind one to another, and you should obey your mom and dad. But another thing you can do is to think of some of the people either in our church or the people that are on your block and think what you can do for them. Now, unfortunately, right now, we can't go out and go to somebody's house and visit them, but Mom and Dad, I know, would help you to look in the church directory and look for the name of some of the older people and either call them up on the phone, that would be fine, or it would be very nice, maybe you have an art time at home now that you're home. At that time you can make a card for some of the older people. We have a lot of older people in our church. Or write a little letter, just say what you're doing at home, like today Mom and Dad took me for a walk, or today we colored for an hour. I hope you're doing well, and we're thinking of you and praying for you. And this is a hard time right now in the whole country because some people are getting sick. And the people that are in charge, like in the government, they're having a hard time too. And so it's your responsibility and my responsibility and all of us as Christians to pray for them. So you should pray for our president, and you should pray for our governor. They want to do the right thing. They want to help the people in the country, but only God knows what is the right thing to do. And you should pray that God would give them wisdom. That's your responsibility as a boy or a girl too. It's not just the grown-up's responsibility. It's your responsibility. And I'm going to give you another thing to do. I hope you can do it every week. I don't know if you can. But I would like if you could write me a letter every week. And if you do, I'm going to write back to you, and I'm going to put something nice in the envelope. So there are a few rules for that. If you're in first grade, you have to write one sentence. If you're in second grade, you have to write 2 sentences. I bet you can figure out the rest. What should you do if you're in 4th grade? 4 sentences, that's right. The first sentence, if you're in 1st grade, the only sentence you have to write, unless you want to write more, is you have to write the Bible verse that we're learning. You can put that in an envelope and say, love whoever, love Mark, love Luke, and mail that to me. And then I'll write back to you. Won't that be fun? Okay, there are a couple of other things I want you to put in there, but we'll talk about that in a little while.